Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said, how could it be that a person, he didn't ask to be created, and Abba and Ima start telling you Shabbat, Kashrut, all types of things, and you say, wait a minute, I didn't ask to be signed up as a Jew. If I was born a Goy, Chas v'Shalom, if I was born a Goy, then I wouldn't have to do all this. First of all, you should know the Goyim are also obligated to keep mitzvot. Not as many as the Jews, but they are obligated to keep mitzvot. They have the 7 Noahide laws, and all of the laws that have to do with common sense. Meaning, even though the 7 laws of Noah do not have honor your father and your mother, the Goyim also have to do it, because it's common sense. You don't need the Torah to tell you that you have to honor your father and your mother. But a Jew is going to say, wait a minute, okay, so why can't I just be a Goy? Why can't I just put my Judaism on the side and be a Goy? No. Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu, out of 8 billion people that exist in the world today, he decided that you're going to be a Jew. Why? Because you made a deal with him 3,300 years ago at Mount Sinai. Gemara Masechet Shabbat says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Am Yisrael the Torah, and he said, if you accept it, good, this is our waiting day. If you don't, this will be your burial ground. So now Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, wait a minute, but I didn't ask to be created, even the original Neshama. He says, yes, you didn't ask to be created, but you benefited out of being here. Meaning, once you were created, every normal human being wanted to stay here. Yes, you didn't ask to be created in the beginning. You didn't ask. But once you are here, if Hashem told you, you mind if I kill you? No normal human being would say, no, hey, don't touch. Don't kill me. I want to live. I want to live. Now you want to live? There's conditions for living. There's conditions for living. So now Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says there's an analogy. There's an analogy. He says, wait a minute, hold on a second. What if, let's say, person dies, the Neshama goes up to Shemayim. He says, hold on a second. Hashem, I didn't sin. It was the body that sinned. The body sinned, the body died. Look, as soon as I left the body's a schnitzel. The worms are eating it. There's nothing there. I didn't sin. I was perfectly clean. The body says, hey, Hashem, it's not true. The soul is the one that sinned. Why? Look, as soon as it left, I stopped sinning. I didn't sin. Well, you ever see a dead person sin? You ever see a dead person waste seed? You ever see a dead person mechalel Shabbat? You ever see a dead person kill somebody? No. So, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says this. He says, what is this like? Once there was a king, and the king had a very, very expensive field full of the best fruits and trees and all types of wonderful things. He was always scared to put normal people to guard it. Why? He says, it's very precious. I don't want to lose it. So what did he do? He put one guy that was blind and one guy that was paraplegic. Why? He said, the guy that's blind, he can't see what's there, so he's not going to steal. The guy that's paraplegic, even though he sees all my wonderful things, he can't run anywhere. So, you two be my guards. So the king left him in charge, and then he left. A few months later, he comes back, he sees the whole field is gone. And the two people are just there. What happened to my field? What happened to your field? How would we know? How would we know what happened to your field? He's blind and he's paraplegic. He can't walk. The king says, no. Not normal for such a thing to happen. What ended up happening, the king was smart. He says, you guys teamed up. The blind one couldn't see, but he could walk. The paraplegic couldn't walk, but he could see. So what did he do? The paraplegic went on top of the blind guy and said, he told him where to go. He told the blind guy where to walk, and while he took all the fruits, and they both benefited out of it. So the king says, now I'm going to punish you. I'm going to put one on top of the other, and I'll punish you together. And that's what Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says to Rabbi HaKadosh. He says that's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu does after a person sins, and the soul says, no, I didn't do it, and the body says, no, I didn't do it. Hashem says, no. First thing that happens in the grave, Hashem takes the neshama, puts it into the body, and judges them together. Why? When you are alive, you wanted to live. You benefited out of this world. You enjoyed this world. And you also had a mind to understand that nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free in life. You heard that there is Shabbat. You heard you are a Jew that's obligated to keep Shabbat. You decided not to, meaning you decided to benefit from the world without paying the bill. Okay, you didn't pay over there. Now you pay over here. Simple. Before HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, He created neshamot. The neshamot were in heaven, and they were just getting the beauty and the glory of Hashem and benefiting out of everything. But good, the definition of good is something that wants to create good. You cannot say I'm a good person, but you're bad to everybody else. You can't say I'm a good person, but you're mean to your parents. You can't say I'm a good person, but you steal from people. You can't say I'm a good person, but all you do is take from people. You can't say, in order to be good, you have to provide good. You have to create good. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He's the ultimate good. He wanted to create good. He created good neshamot. But those neshamot started suffering. Why? They said, listen, you are good. We are good, but we can't be good. Why? Because all we're doing is receiving. We want to create good. We want to deserve this good. So Hashem said, okay, you want to deserve this good? I'm going to put some pressure on you. I'm going to put you in a world where you're going to have to overcome major obstacles by fulfilling my Torah. Once you fulfill the Torah, you overcome these obstacles, then you can come back to heaven, and then you could feel righteous and well-deserved of the good that you're going to get for eternity. Why? Because then you deserve it. So technically, all of us, our neshamot, asked to be created. The fact that you don't remember it is a mercy from Hashem. Why is it a mercy from Hashem? Because if you would have remembered everything that happened to you in heaven, you wouldn't have free choice, which means as soon as you sin, Hashem would have to punish you immediately. And that means you wouldn't be able to survive one day. Because there's no such thing as a righteous person who doesn't sin. Everybody sins to some extent. Some big, some small. The point is that a person needs to at least know that when a Kadosh Baruch Hu gives you good, you have to at least say thank you. How do you say thank you? By listening to Him.